everybody, it's Jill with Angel Creations. Welcome to my craft room. Excuse me. Okay, got a scratchy throat still from strep throat. That was a doozy, guys. That was a doozy. Okay, I have a really cute little craft today to do, and I don't know if you've been here a while. I don't use this very much here on this channel. I do use it somewhat on my Facebook channel, but this is a piece of just escaped me, beadboard. It's just beadboard from Lowe's, Home Depot, and my neighbor replaced all of hers, and so I need a little rag or something here. There is, and so she replaced it and saved me a bunch of it because she knows I craft, and so this happens to be one of those pieces. I've already taken my sanding block. Actually used an electric sander by Black & Decker. I can't reach it or I would show you. And I went around the whole, because they cut it. Her son or grandson or son, one or the other, cut it. And it was rough because they cut it down for me. Isn't that sweet of them? And then I kind of did the edges and the corners just like I would if I were using the sanding block. You know how I like my corners well worn, and I like an outline of sanding around my edges. So that's already done for us. I have to keep my throat wet. And then I took one of this is backwards right now, but I'm showing you the galvanized look because that's how it comes from the Dollar Tree. But I took mine outside and spray painted it with the Rust-Oleum 2 times the coverage. This is all I ever use, and this is in the matte black. So now, I don't know if you can see it as well, but now it is a nice, thankful black metal piece. All right, then I have these little teeny weeny, let me see if I can show you, they're still drying a little bit, little teeny weeny clothespins from the Dollar Tree, and I just put a little Elmer's glue where the hinge is because I am using those to actually give my thankful word a little height. So those are just perfect for that, but I didn't really want them to open or fall apart. So I just put a little Elmer's glue right where the hinge is on those 3 clothespins, and those will be nice and secure when we go to use them. I am going to be using some black and white beads for our hanger. And I'm using a it's not a paint stick, it's a ruler from the Dollar Tree that I took the measurement off. It comes off really easy. They're usually in blue and red, and you get a 2 package of them. I don't know if you can see, there's a ridge on that close up. So we're going to be using the back side of it, and that is going to be for our words, because this is going to say thankful for every moment. There's an F. I'm not going to forget a letter this time. And then I also have some of this I thought we might put on there too instead of jute. But I do love the look of jute around it too. So the first thing I want to do is stain my ruler. And I'm going to use the Antique Waverly wax and a baby wipe for this. So I'm just going to wrap a baby wipe around my finger and go to town to stain this up. And a good thing to do is wet it if you don't want it really dark. I might have to go back over. I thought the baby wipe wetness itself would be enough to water this down, but if you want this to look a lot lighter, which I do want to go over the top. Make sure you're not going to get a splinter if you are doing this technique. So we want to do the top and the bottom and the sides. Those will show. I actually saw, this is, I think The one that I saw that I'm kind of copying the idea from, I think was a Walmart. It was either Walmart or Target. I don't remember. And it was very similar to this one that we're going to make right here. But we're going to make it for a third. Let me see. Well, that's free. 1, 2, we'll say there's going to be $3 into this project. Let's just say that. So it was, we're making this for a lot less. We're making this for so much less because I can't do the fractions, you guys. I'm not smarter than a second grader. I failed math. All right, we have a really, before I go any further, I have to sand this ruler down just a little bit. Really got a Sharpie there. I don't need to have any sore fingers. Alright, I'm just taking another wet wipe and trying to tone this wood down just a little. I really don't want to do that. I did not want this ruler too wet because we have to wait for it to dry. If it's too wet, I'll dry it with the blow dryer, but I want my black words to show up good, so that's why I am rubbing off most of my wax. Alright, so that's a lot better. That is a lot better. Alright, I am going to have to give this a little dry. Boring, I know. So I will dry this up and then I will be right back. Okay, dry and stained. Now let's take our words for every moment and let's work with these for a minute and get those transferred onto, I'm just burnishing the back with a little Cricut scraper from the Dollar Tree. And I have printed this on Dollar Tree vinyl, and it is on Glad Press and Seal. That seems to work really well for me. Yeah, just takes a little practice and a little getting used to, but I'm going to move this down a little bit here. But once you if you're patient, and most of us crafters have lots of patience, so if you're patient and you just play with it until you get it to know, you know, the reason is because the Dollar Tree vinyl is not as sticky as, let's see if I can get this on here straight. Alright, can't talk and walk at the same time. The Dollar Tree vinyl is not as sticky on the back as other vinyls, so if you're going to use a transfer tape on it and it's stickier than the Dollar Tree vinyl, you're not going to be able to transfer it because it's not going to grab. It's not sticky enough to get off of your sticky transfer tape. So that's why I use the Glad Press and Seal. It's amazing, amazing Glad Press and Seal. Love it. Even in my kitchen, I love it. Not sponsored, but I would love to be. Glad. Glad doesn't even know I exist. All right. So now that we have our letters down, this T looks like it's going to give me a little issue. Let me get my little brayer here. My scraper, I mean. And make sure that's going to stay down. And then we'll just take the edge up off the press and seal. And rub our press and, whoop, see how we picked up the Y? Going a little too fast, getting a little cocky. All right, gotta be easy with it. Okay. Oh, there goes the M. Keep on being easy. Sticky. It's sticky enough, that is for sure. Glad press and seal is very sticky, but not sticky enough that it won't let go of your letters. I don't reuse mine. I think you can. I just have to get rid of this because I have 2 cats, aka co-workers, because they're always down here in all my business. And one of them eats it. Crazy cat, I know. All right, now we have for every moment. Now that's gonna go down on our board, but our thankful, we're gonna take one of the Dollar Tree, I already have something on it. One of these Dollar Tree glue mats, hot glue mats, and I'm gonna flip my, let's see, which is the better side here? This is this side. I'm gonna flip my thank you over. This is so that I don't glue it to my table and not be able to get it off of my table and bend the word and, you know, live and learn. Been there, done that. Didn't get the t-shirt, but could make one. Okay, so now I'm going to take my little clothespins, and this is going to be probably the hardest part, but we're going to use a couple of glues. I'm trying to decide. I guess I will use a little bit of E6000. So we'll put the E6000 on first, and first, before I start gluing anything, I think we should lay, I figured 3 clothespins would be plenty for this word. Let me get that top off there. But before we, I had to get that off. Before we glue, I want to just see where my little clothespins, and remember, these are just for height. They're just little skinny pieces, and they're perfect for what I need them for, to lift this word off the surface. All right, so that's going to be ideal. So now I want to put a little bit of glue. Whoa, that's coming out way, way, way too fast. So here, let's wipe that off. See if we can catch this and get this off, because that came out way too fast. All right, let's get rid of that. All right, now look at the glob. Let's use this little pie plate here and get another baby wipe handy. All right, so I'm going to use maybe just a little skewer to get the glue where I want it, because I only need a tiny bit of glue for this clothespin. So I'm going to put a little there, a little on the next place, and I'm going to pick up a little bit more and put it on the L. Alright, now I think what we will do is get the rest of this squeezed out here and put our cap on, because we're not going to need, it's still coming out. Where's the cap? In my hand? No. Where's the cap? Okay, alright, ready? Go! Oh, you guys, I hope you're laughing and giggling with me. Okay, so now I have my 3 little clothespins, and I have my little bit of glue. Now I want to put the same thing. I want to put a little tiny bit of hot glue And I really mean a tiny bit, just enough to glue this right now for temporary hold. So there's one, kind of have to work fast, two, and faster. I'm just trying to heat that glue back up with the nose of my hot gun. Okay. We'll clean up the edge if we have to from the back. Alright, so that's going to be our temporary hold, and then the E6000 will be our permanent hold. And look at all the cobwebs, but we're going to try to pull those off with these tweezers. Can you guys see them? Okay, good enough for now. All right, now we're gonna have to reverse it and do the same thing. So first, let's put where we're gonna want our board, and then we want this on top. Do you see what I'm doing? No, you really don't. Okay, but you will in a minute. All right, so now my thought is to do the same thing. Put a little bit of glue on the clothespin, a little E6000, because that takes a while to glue. So we want a little E6000 on there, on all of them. Actually, need a little bit more. It's almost drying. Usually it's just so little amount, I guess, because it usually doesn't dry that quickly. But it does seem to be. Okay. Thanks for bearing with me, you guys. This is the tedious part. I just want to add a little bit more. I'm going to open the darn tube. I'm going to open the darn tube again. Don't squeeze out. Just a little squeeze. Put that cover right back on. You know what it is? I think I'm going to turn my stick around. It's so globbed up. Alright, that's our permanent hold. Here goes our temporary hold. Again, trying to work fast here. So if I'm not talking, not fast enough. Alright, we're going to put our word right down. Kind of just fell there, so we're going with it. Hopefully it works. Alright, now we're going to take our ruler that we did, and this is going to be the same. Why not, right? If we did a little E6000 on that one, why not do a little E6000 on this one? It seems to be coming out anyway. So let's get this out of the tube a little bit. And we'll put a little bit there, and a little bit more here. And then I'm going to hold that down and get my cap ready. Yeah. Really doesn't require this kind of glue. You could put a little wood glue though, that would be good. But I just figure why not. Okay, and now we're going to put our temporary hold. And it's going to be a good hold, but you know, this is a laminate on here, so I don't know how long hot glue. Whoa, we almost put that on upside down. We're thankful for every moment. We sure are. Thankful for every moment. Let's take this out of the way so you can see. Make sure that is straight. Okay, let's take a look. What do we think? Thankful for every moment. And our thankful is just risen just enough off. It's really very pretty. All right, so now let's put on a little bit of this, what are they calling this? Burlap trim. I thought that would be a little bit more decorative. So I'm going to use the one, I think the one that is going up and down is cute. Oh, I hope we have enough. Let's see. Whoop, lost the end here. Let's just say we cut that in half. We can go around a couple of times on each end, and that's pretty much what I'm looking for. Alright, so cut that in half, and then I'm just going to hold my surface and put a little bit of glue on the back where I want my little trim. And I'm going to put my end in it. Whoa, I didn't want to do that. Dropped it. And I'm going to hold that down with my little makeup spatula. And then I am going to wrap it. Let's see how many times we can wrap it. Looks like we can wrap it twice. Let's get it straight. It might be the board that's not straight here. Oops. Alright, looks like we can wrap it twice. So I'm going to go around twice. Slide that over a little bit. And glue it here in the back the same way. Okay, there's one side. It's pretty cute. I like that. I've never used it before. Alright, let's do the same thing. Whoops, I'm sticking to everything here. I almost started that a little too far over. Glad I caught that. Alright, let's just pull that down. I'll tell you, this little makeup spatula comes in handy dandy when you are gluing. Alright, let's wrap that around. Two times as well. And glue that down on, oop, darned here. Alright, I'm going to glue that down as well. Holding it with the spatula. And then we're going to do a black and white beaded hanger for it. Alright. Oh my gosh. Look how cute. Where's the tweezers? Let me get a couple of cobwebbies here. Clean up my cobwebbies. Oh my gosh. Look at how cute. Alright, I love that. Okay, let's make a beaded hanger. Right? That is so cute. I think this looks so high-end. I don't remember. The one I saw had a thankful sign sticking out, and the words underneath it were not on a board, and it was just on a flat board that was painted to look like beadboard, but it had blue ribbon, I think, going the lengthwise, blue on the top and blue on the bottom. It was cute. Alright, so let's make a beaded hanger, but I like the one we're making better. So let's put some white, and these are the beads that I like to buy at Walmart at the end of Christmas. Or if I get a gift card or something, I will go at Christmas time if I really need beads and buy them full price because they're just awesome to have. Alright, so let's do You know what would be cute on here too is some Dollar Tree beige. I think I might be able to reach some Dollar Tree beige right here. Yeah. Okay. I only have a few, but these are from Dollar Tree. You know, they come on a little card in a little cellophane bag, and they're cute. I think I want to put every other. So let's start with let's start with 3 different colors, and that's a good place to start. So let's do every color and then start over. And that'll give us 6 at the moment. We need to have an even number. Whoop. So let's go again. 10. So what is everybody, how was your weekend? What did everybody do this weekend? How's the weather where you are viewing from? Let's see, I think we'll go one more time and then that will be good. I had a good weekend and a busy Monday and a busy Tuesday, and every day is busy. Every day is busy, and I like it that way. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So let's put our covers on our jars. Love these jars from the Dollar Tree too. I would like to have some more of them. They're square, so they fit in tubs or containers good. They have a clear cover so you can see what you need to see. All right, now let's get our jute. I almost want to change it up, but we're going to stick with jute. I'm almost out of my jute here. Maybe it'll work. I want about this much to start with. So I just kind of went with the length of the sign. And I put that through the eye of our beater, which is always in the description below. It's under my Amazon store. And let's knot it at each end a couple of times so we don't lose our beads. Nothing worse than losing our beads, losing our marbles. I've already lost my marbles, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it, really. You know? Alright, so I didn't do any in reverse, but that's okay. We just wanted the colors. So now, very carefully, we're going to turn this thing full over because you don't want to bend that. It's very, very easy to bend that. And let's see if we have a popsicle stick cut up that we can use for anchors. We do. We have 2. So let's just work with that. Move our little, try to put that in the center here. So I'm going to put a lot of hot glue down where my knot is, and a little piece of popsicle stick. Oops, I slid. A little piece of popsicle stick. I think I need a little more glue for my popsicle stick. I don't really want to press down on my thing full, so let's just hold that for a minute there. And then look at, I'll give you a look-see what I'm doing. I'm just making it so the knot won't slide out. That anchor is a little lifesaver sometimes. All right, we're going to do the same thing over here. Put a little bit of glue, or a lot of bit of glue, however you roll. And I need a little bit more glue. And then we're just going to put our little popsicle stick down and the knot down and press. Hold this. Hold it up and press it because I don't want to bend my metal. And then I like to put a little bit of glue up here on the top of the board on both sides so that my beads show. Probably could have glued this a little bit looser. Let's get our beads up here. Make a hanger. Not much. We didn't really leave ourselves much here, but there's a little. So we're just going to glue that in place. Just hold it up. Just stick a little glue under each piece of twine. Glue that down. And that makes it so your beads don't go sliding down behind your sign. Just keeps them right there. All right, now let's take a sip. I'm telling you. I had strep throat, fever, chills, the whole thing. But went to the doctor, and obviously, and he put me on antibiotics, and I am way, way better. But I can't believe how long this sore throat is lasting, and I'm gargling with salt water. So, I don't know. It's really still, I'm going to cut this glue, and I'm going to cut off our excess here. And then I'm going to turn this over, and we're going to hope. Remember the other day I held it up and it wasn't glued yet? Oh no, see, I knocked it around too much, you guys. I knocked it around and my thankful's coming off. I'm going to fix that right now, so bear with me. Hopefully this doesn't come squirting out so much. All right, let's, oh, it did. Okay, don't panic, Jill. Don't panic. I'm panicking. All right, there's one. Clean that edge up. All right, hold everything, you guys. Hold everything. I don't want to get off until I fix this, so you guys know that it's possible. Not possible to fix it, but possible to do this project without it looking like, I don't know, like your E6000 wants to burst out. I don't know why. It's because of the key. I do know why. It's because of the key. All right, let's do a little more. Let's try a little more here without it. Now this time we need it on the bottom. I'm just going to use the E6000 on that one. It's hard to get underneath with the glue. So I will let that set up, but you guys, look how adorable is that. I love that. Thankful for every moment, and I sure am. Look, gonna fix this. Maybe, you guys, we should have put the thankful on last, right? Slide that back over there. All right. Cute. So cute. If I can get this to, yeah. All right, everybody, this is a great time for a thumbs up, and sharing is caring. So go ahead and share this video with all your friends, family, and social media. It really does help my channel grow. Make sure you are subscribed because we are going to do a giveaway. I'm going to lay this down so this will glue up. And we're going to do a giveaway when we get up to 700 subscribers. really trying to get up there, really trying. So thank you. If you share this to your Facebook or Instagram or whatever, I really appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. And I am going to give you a giveaway when we get to 700 subscribers, but you have to be subscribed, so make sure you hit that button. You don't have to pay any money. A lot of people think you have to pay money. You do have to have a YouTube account. If you have tried to subscribe or give me a thumbs up or tried to make a comment to me and you can't, it's because you don't have a YouTube account. You need a YouTube account. It's free. It's social media. If you're watching me, you want to have a YouTube account. It's free to do so. And so, you know, ask a 5-year-old. They'll help you. Because I don't know either. All right, everybody. I hope you liked this. And until I see you tomorrow, you know the drill. Be good and do good. And eat some Bumble freeze-dried candies. It's in the description below. Check it out. Be good and do good. Bye now. Is the button gonna work? You know what I think? I think it times out. Like if I take too long, I think it times out. I don't know. Technology and I don't get along, but that's okay. I'll stand up and give you guys a real cute shot of this. Look at that. Right? How cute. Cute is that? I think I need to put a little glue so these don't keep sliding, but all right, everybody, be good and do good.